Hey YouTube, it's me Dylan, and today we're going to focus on Spartan races. So if you're new to Spartan and you want to try a race but you're unsure what to do, here's a couple tips, a couple snacks, a couple, shoes kind of to wear. Understand what a Spartan race is, because there's different, statuses, I guess you could say, from going your easy to kind of difficult to very hard and then very, very hard. So let's begin on the easiest kind. You have your sprints and your stadions. Your sprints and stadions are going to be 3 miles and about, I think, 15 obstacles if I remember right. And then for the one after that, you have your supers. So for supers, they're going to be about 6 miles and 20 obstacles. Let's see, I got the shirt right here. So what you have is, 6 miles and 25 obstacles. You'll see, maybe you can see how it's blue. That means it's super. If you have yellow, right in the video, you can see how it's yellow. That's going to be your stadions. Then for your sprint, that's going to be a red symbol. I haven't done that, but the difference between stadion and sprints are going to be outside, and stadion is pretty much like a baseball stadium. Like, you're actually doing your obstacles and you're running up and down the stairs. You got music around you. It's pretty fun. That's probably my favorite one I did, because you had music around you. So I would definitely recommend doing a stadium kind of race at least once. Difference between that, you have the speakers and all that around you. Now for the other kind of races, you can't put headphones in while you're racing, because you might get an injury. You can't hear people go past you or beside you, so you can't really have music. Maybe you can have a Bluetooth speaker, but then some other people don't really want to hear your music, so it's just better to just go without the music, which kind of blows, but it helps you in a way of not being too distracted, and also being aware of other people, and probably making good relationships, friends, during the race or trail. If you need help on an obstacle, you can ask them. Don't be afraid to say, hey, I need help, or tell them, hey, I can help you. It's a really good community. For one obstacle, I had trouble going over it and, surpassing it. Someone helped me out, and I got to continue the race. So definitely don't be scared to ask for help. So after the super, you're going to be doing your beast race. So beast is higher. It's going to be a half marathon and 30 obstacles. After the beast, as levels go, that'll be your ultra. So the ultra is going to be a purple shirt. You're going to be doing 30 miles and 60 obstacles. You want to train for beast and ultra pretty good amount. The ones below, you might not need to train as much for, but it still helps. So these longer races for the beast and ultra is where you will want to be using a camelback, and we'll get onto that later on in the video. We got the levels and the community over with. I'm gonna say what kind of shoes, which are pretty decent to wear. So one brand is called Salomon, if I said that correctly. They got, good grip on the bottom of the shoe. Now to know, for the Spartan races, they're all outside, so it could be rainy weather or it could be, bright and sunny. You never know until, the date or day of the race. So have a decent pair of shoes that grip the ground. You also have your regular basic running shoes. They're good, absorbing shock as well, so it doesn't hurt your knees and whatnot. So that doesn't hurt you. Now onto a camelback. This is pretty much a backpack you can put on your back. You got a little straw right here. You can drink your water or your Gatorade to stay hydrated. You got a little bladder right inside the backpack. So you open the bladder. You put your drink or liquids, whatever you want to put in it to stay hydrated. They hold about 3 liters, so it should stay for a good amount of time, because about every mile or two on the course, you will have a water station where you can take a break, hydrate, drink whatever cups of water you need, and then continue right after that. So that's pretty good to have on you if you're in let's say a hot area like Florida or California, or just wherever is hot, you know, during the summertime and you're doing a race, have one of these to stay, you know, hydrated and, you know, you won't pass out. So camelbacks. So in your camelback, what you will want to put in it is things to prevent cramps. So for one, you got pickle juice. So they make these in bottles or shots. The shots just make it easier to travel around with. Then you got your mustard packet. You can pretty much get these at your gas station or Burger King, McDonald's. Then you got your bars. You got Cliff bars. Then you got honey waffles. They're both pretty high in carbs, and you want carbs to, you know, continue running. Then, in this video, we went over the types of shoes, a camelback, what to put in the camelback, certain types of levels from going to the easiest to the hardest, so sprints to ultras. Then we went over what kind of shots to put into your little camelback, some types of food, and then that pretty much solves everything for this part. I'll make this as like a little playlist video so it keeps your attention and it's not too long of a video. So I'll see you guys next time, and we'll talk about cardio exercises and grip strength. That'll be pretty much your forearms and grips. So stay tuned, and I'll see you guys next time. Dylan, signing out, and stay tuned.